Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're in my old setup because my normal setup is in my living room and it's dark outside and it's currently being occupied by my family. So this is the only time I have to film, so it's gonna have to be in my old setup today, so I'm sorry if it's ugly. But today I really wanted to give you guys a quick video anyway, and it's literally just gonna be an update on my trim that I got and some footage from the trim. Most of you guys were requesting that I vlog it, and I tried, but turns out I'm shit at vlogging. So it's not a vlog, it's literally just gonna be me talking while I show you guys some footage of the actual trim. I've pretty much filmed the entire thing. Most of it was out of focus, obviously, because again, I'm shit at vlogging. But I got some footage and I'm gonna include it in this video at some point. But other than that, I'm literally just going to talk to you guys about what I ask for, how often I get trims, and what I'm doing now that my hair is a little shorter. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe down below. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and let's just get into the video. Okay, so before I show you guys any footage, I'm going to talk to you guys about what I got, where I go, who cuts my hair, all that fun stuff. So basically, I normally go every 6 months and I take off about 1 inch of hair. This time though, if you saw my last video, if you haven't, you should check it out. I'll have the link up here somewhere. But I showed you guys how long my hair was, and I told you kind of how much I was thinking about cutting off. I actually didn't check it out, and I did cut off that much. I cut off about 3 to 4 inches. So my hair was like 36.5 inches before I cut it, and now I measured it today and it's at like almost 32. So, but I went to the Don Mitchell Salon in Mississauga where I usually go, and the person that cuts my hair, her name is Nada. I'm gonna have her Instagram down below so you guys can check her out and, you know, follow her and all that. I've been going to Nada since I was like 4 years old, and she has never jacked up my hair. Like, I've never left her being upset. She's also the one that dyed my hair when I used to get it dyed, so she's never destroyed my hair, never given me weird layers, never cut off more than I asked for. She's awesome. So if you're looking for a good stylist and you're in like the Mississauga, Toronto area, head over to Nada and she will hook you up. But like I said, I got about 3 to 4 inches off. So the reason why I did it was because my hair was just super gross on the bottom. My dad said I look like Cousin It, so I mean, if that doesn't give you like a visual of what the bottoms of my hair were looking like, then I don't know what will. But my hair was really long. It was almost classic length, so I was sitting on it. It was constantly rubbing on my legs when I'm sitting down, even when it's in the front. It was on the back of me when I was sitting on the subway going to school. People would sit on it, and honestly, like I said in my last video, if you have a really long hair, you know it's hard to keep it healthy when it's that long. And I personally don't like having long hair if I always have to have it in a bun when I'm out, because it's just on everything and it didn't look cute anymore. So I did get a pretty decent trim. My ends now are super thick and healthy looking. I don't really have thick hair, so I like to get my hair cut straight across on the bottom with no layers to have them looking as thick as possible. That's kind of like a pro tip and like a scammer trick if you like don't have thick hair but you want to look like you have thick hair. Just don't get any layers and get your hair cut straight across, and your ends will look like a horsehair. I also got a couple pieces here in the front, which I did not film because I didn't really want the camera like right in my face, but as you can see, they're pretty short. They're a little thicker than that, but I did get some of these pieces so I can pull them out when I do like low buns and stuff like that. I really want to do like a hairstyles video now that my hair is like functional again. So let me know if you guys want to see that. It'll probably be like how I wear my hair when I wear hats, and like easy heatless back to school hairstyles when your hair is dirty and like all that kind of stuff. So give this video a thumbs up if you want to see that. When I go to get my hair trimmed, we don't wash my hair first because my hair is super annoying to brush out when it's wet. It literally takes so long that like when she used to wash it, by the time it was done being brushed out, it was like almost dry. So I was like, what was the point? Like, there's no point. So I usually just go in there with clean hair or like second day hair, whatever. I do not cut my own hair. Obviously, I don't recommend cutting your own hair. If you do cut your own hair and it turns out great for you, that's amazing. I literally can't. I don't trust myself. I would never go at my own hair with scissors. Now that I have fresh ends, it's really important to me that I keep them healthy for as long as possible, and I start treating them immediately. So when my hair was longer and like damaged, I wasn't keeping up with my nighttime routine and my after shower routine as much as I should have. Normally my bedtime routine is I put in some of my rose hair elixir. I put some of this bad boy in. I put like 3 to 4 drops of it, and then I put my hair in a braid and I go to bed, and it literally takes 5 minutes. But when my hair was dry like that, it was super tangled all the time. I was just so unmotivated to brush it and like try to do anything with it, so I'd always end up just like not brushing it and going to bed with it open, and then waking up hating myself because now it's like so tangled and gross and then I would just put it in a low bun and go to school and deal with it after. So now that my ends are clean and nice, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm making sure that it's actually being taken care of. So a few drops of this before bed and a braid or two, and that usually does a trick for me. After the shower, I usually only go on with this as well, or just pure argan oil or pure macadamia oil, just whatever is in my vicinity. This one I like, you guys already know I talk about this all the time, but it has so many different oils and herbs in it, so I'd rather just go with like an all-in-one. Now that it's getting like fall weather and stuff and my ends are so fresh, I've gone back in with my Briogeo Rosarco Milk leave-in conditioner. This stuff is like really thick and hydrating. It's like a really literally like a milky consistency, and it's no sulfate, no silicone, no paraben, cruelty-free. So these two are basically what I'm really making sure that I'm doing. I'm making sure to be really consistent with doing masks at least once a week, whether it's an oil mask, a DIY, like some other kind of mask, just to keep my ends hydrated for as long as possible. Because now that my hair is at this length, I think I'm going to start going to get trims more often because I really love this length. I think I want to kind of maintain it here for a little bit before I start trying to grow it back out to the length it was. So I'm going to start going every 6 to 8 weeks to get like a little dusting, and I think that's really helpful. I do have an entire video about trim, so I'll have that up in the cards as well if you want to know more about like why you need to trim your hair and how often you should be trimming your hair. But basically trims are very personal, so I'm not going to tell you like a certain amount of time that you should or should not get your hair trimmed. Like that's all up to you. 6 months worked great for me because by the 5.5 month mark, that's kind of when my hair would start to feel really gross, and by 6 months that's when I would cut it. Some people will tell you need to go every 3 months, some people say more, some people say less, and honestly it's your preference. Like don't let people tell you when to cut your hair. You will know when to cut your hair. With all that being said, I'm just gonna get right into the footage. Again, I'm sorry, I really wanted this to be a vlog, but I suck, so vlogging is not in my future. Parts on the back. I have a little bit of a cowlick, so she did not cut my hair lopsided, I promise. But that's where my belly button is, so it's not too far off now. But as you guys can see, my ends look so much thicker, so much healthier. When I move them, they actually move on their own, which is really nice. This is the back of it. I will be doing an updated fall and winter hair care routine soon. It's just not cold enough for me to really start switching products up yet. So in about a month or two, that will be up, as well as a new skincare routine. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week for our girl talk. Bye.